everybody, welcome back to the Dungeon Bunch, is our newly named D&D podcast. I don't know if I mentioned that last time, but as you know, we left off with our players facing a goblin guard on a bridge who just hollered back to his fellas in the back of the old Cragmaw cave to open up the floodgates. So we're going to hop right back into it. You guys are standing there. You just heard the floodgates. You heard kind of the creaking of kind of a gate or a log being moved out of the way, and you just started hearing rushing water.
Run! I think that's the best thing we can do at this point. What do you guys think?
Yeah.
Probably get the heck out of here.
Yeah.
So you're just going to turn around and run?
Where is there anywhere else? Okay, is there anywhere else we can go? Do we see another place that we can kind of get up high?
Closer.
We need to get up high. Is there any way we can get up high?
So you've got two walls on either side of the cavern that kind of go up to where the bridge is. They're about 20 feet high. They're a little slick, but they're climbable.
Do we climb or do we run?
I want to climb.
All right, let's climb.
Okay.
Let's climb.
Roll a d20, everybody.
Oh yikes! I got a 3. I'm dead.
I got a 16.
Okay. So a 3, an 8, and a 16. Let me just check your athletics real quick. Okay. So let's start with Toruk, because you rolled the lowest. So you're going to run over to the wall, you're going to put your foot down, and you're just immediately going to slip off with your foot and hit your forehead on the ground and kind of go down on a knee. Isilme is going to think she's clever, and while you're on the knee, she's going to plant her left foot on your right shoulder and try to do the sick like cheerleading move and jump up, but quickly realizes that she was the cheerleader that held the people and not the flyer, and just body slams into the side of the wall and kind of falls down next to you.
Oh, no.
And then while both Toruk and Isilme are kind of on their hands and knees at the bottom, Chode is going to run at full speed. He's going to jump like a small little crevice on the ground. He'll do like a 180, kind of like cool guy flip. He does some finger guns, and then he's going to place one foot on both of your guys' backs and just springboard up to the top. And he's not even going to touch the wall. He's actually going to land with both feet on top of the wall over there. So he's now on the same level of the bridge with the one little goblin dude there.
Holy shit, that was a far jump.
20 feet? Wow.
Yeah, well, he was using you guys' backs as a springboard. So,
okay.
So
All right.
Chode is up at the top. Real quick. All right, so the goblin on the bridge has now just kind of noticed you and pulls out a javelin.
Ooh.
Josh, make a smart move.
I mean, he's noticed
here.
you guys, but...
Let's go. Chode, you gotta make a smart move here.
Oh, yeah, also the water is getting, like, it's in sight now. It's, like, coming around the bend.
Chode, make a smart move here.
Use your rope.
Yes, use your rope. Toss your rope. Tie it to a sturdy platform up there and send it down.
Okay, I'll do that. I'll tie my rope to something and I throw it down to them.
Okay, so you kind of look around, you're glancing around the cave walls. Yeah, we'll say there's like a stalagmite on the ground. So you're going to tie the rope around there and then let them climb up?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, thank goodness.
So you're going to drop the rope, and so you guys are going to start climbing up right as the water sweeps down beneath you. Gets your shoes a little wet, and so you got soggy shoes for the rest of the cave, but that's all right. So you guys get up to the top, and that goblin is right up there, and he's going to take one of his spears, and he's going to just chuck it at Chode, since he was helping people get up. But it's going to kind of go wide, and it's going to like strike the stalagmite that I think those are the ones that are on the ground. But it's going to strike that, kind of like cut the rope. But luckily, like Toruk and Isilme were close to the top, and then just happened to like jump off the rope and grab on to kind of pull themselves up. But so we didn't hit any of you.
Good.
So cool. So you guys are on the same level. The goblin is still on the bridge, kind of readying another javelin.
Can I shoot him with my bow?
Yeah, you can roll a d20.
I got a 17.
Yes.
All right, so you are gonna kind of pull back with your bow, and you're gonna just take aim at him. He's on the bridge. He's kind of covered, but not really enough to matter. You can see like his upper torso and everything. And roll a D8, and then add 3 onto it.
I rolled a 5, so 8.
Okay, so you just put one right into his chest, and he actually staggers back and flips over the edge of the bridge, and then falls right into the water and gets swept away. And you just, he never made a sound after the arrow went in him, but like he's not coming back. So that's just kind of, he is no longer available.
Cool, so he can fuck off for the water thing.
Oh,
Wow.
thank goodness.
Wow.
That's what he gets. That's what he gets for opening the floodgates. Am I right?
That's right.
I make a witty little comment after she does that.
Oh yeah. So also on the wayside right now, because we haven't talked about this yet, Chode has magically turned into a human between episodes. So
turns out I was just wearing makeup just to fool people.
Which is really stupid, but he did it.
Which is really stupid.
So now we're all kind of questioning his kind of questionable. Well, yeah, that, and just, you know what, the type of person he really is. So we're really suspicious of him.
Just a freaking weirdo.
All right, so you guys are walking. You see the bridge, but you're on kind of the let's say the left side of it. You're on top of this little ledge that you guys were just on. So you're walking towards, and you see off to your left an entryway. And in this entryway, you can see some lights flickering. You can smell kind of what seems to be like really like burnt meat, but it's like been sitting there for a couple days.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, it's not really a good one, but apparently Toruk's into it.
Mm-hmm.
So you're kind of gonna wander through here, and you're kind of going towards the flickering light. But the closer you get, you start to hear some voices, some like kind of rowdy, some horseplay. You hear one guy or some like shouting of orders. And as you get close to the room, it opens up into a large cavern, and you've got a ramp going straight up the middle that goes up about 15 feet to a stage type area. And then on either side of the like 10 feet drop off of the stage, on the left side, you've got like a campfire where you see 3 goblins like cooking that gross, like it's not even a distinguishable meat. It looks like half a pig mixed with like a rabbit on this roast.
Is it horse meat?
It may be horse meat. It might be. I've never seen horse meat on a spit roast, but that's what it is. And it doesn't smell very good, but you see these 3 goblins there, and they're kind of like playing cards and stuff like that. But then you hear some shouting up on top of the stage.
What are you guys thinking? What should we do?
Can I investigate with stealth and not be seen?
Yeah, so roll a... Okay, you want to see what's on stage? So, yeah roll a d20.
16.
And then, well, you have +5 to your stealth. So off to the left, you have the 3 goblins around the kind of roast. One's kind of cooking, the other 2 are playing cards. The right side is fairly kind of dark and empty on the stage. Do you want to sneak up kind of that way? And are you trying to make it clear up to the stage, or where are you trying to go?
I just wanted to see, you said there was yelling, and I wanted to see what was coming from, like where that was coming from.
Okay. So you start to kind of creep up the ramp on kind of the side away from the goblins by the fire. And the closer you get, you see this kind of gnarly looking goblin. Like he's, where the other goblins may just have some like torn up shorts, like the Hulk when he kind of turns into the Hulk and he rips his shorts and everything like that. This one's actually got like clothes, but they're still pretty ragged, and he's got like a cool hat. But he seems to be kind of the leader in this area. And then he seems to be shouting and kind of kicking at this, it looks like a sleeping bag, but it's kind of like a body bag, but it's kind of wriggling about. So there's something alive there. It's about 5 feet long,
Oh my god.
are laying on the ground, and he's kind of just bruising it and going, thought you could get past us, eh? Huh? Thought you could get by?
We need to get that. We need to find out who's in there.
It's Gunder.
Well,
Gundren, whatever his name is.
it's the dude that's paying us a lot of money to do this thing.
Okay, so how do we approach this leader then?
I say we split off. I say we split off, and get in position, then we'll attack.
Is there any way we can do a sneak attack?
Yeah. Or can someone cause a diversion while I sneak and get the bag with the dwarf in it?
Yes, I would like to do a lightning strike in the distance if I could, as a distraction.
Okay.
Is that possible?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, that's your ability or whatever, right?
Yes,
your
I want to.
dragon.
Yeah. Yep, I want to cause a distraction so Isilme can go and try to capture the person or whatever is in the little body bag.
Okay, so your breath can go a range of 30 feet.
Yep.
And it'll do 2d6 damage. So I will tell you that the 3 goblins to your left are within. They're probably just 20 some feet away, but you guys are kind of tucked away in the shadows, and then Isilme is kind of up on the ramp and the unlit side of it.
Okay.
So you can either go with that. Where do you want to go with your fire? You can go away from them, whatever you want to do.
I want to go away from him. I want to cause a distraction. I really don't want to do any damage if at all possible. I just want to cause a distraction with the lightning.
Okay, so you want to go kind of shoot towards the empty corner and try to hit something over there to make some sparks or whatever.
Yes.
Okay, so since you don't even have to roll for that or anything, it's just pretty much an automatic attack with the way you got it. But you can only do it, I think, once per rest.
Okay. I want simultaneously. I think that we should. Isilme should probably go try to get this as soon as a distraction happens.
Yeah.
Okay. So let her rip. See how the situation plays out.
Okay.
If you want to describe what you're going to do.
All right. In the distance, I see a little nail on a wall with a little assortment of things hanging from those different I should say metal spikes. So I'm going to aim from those to really kind of make a distraction. I see the other goblins off to my left, so I'm going to go ahead and I shoot those. Causes a few sparks, things fly off the wall, and really catches their attention. And all the goblins actually go to investigate. So this is the time Isilme needs to take action to go and try to sneak and get the body bag.
All right, I'm going to wait till Josh takes his last sip of that drink real quick.
Sorry.
Boy, just can't get through one, can you? But, all right, so you do all that. I went ahead and rolled to see if the goblins were surprised. So the 3 that are off to the left of you are super shocked and thrown off. And they actually do that thing in video games where you throw a rock and for some reason everyone walks towards where you threw it.
Good. That's what I was hoping for.
Yeah, so they all get up and walk, directly in front of you and Chode while you're standing there in the hallway. So they're kind of checking out that area. So Isilme, are you moving up? What are you doing?
I'm going. Wait. So what's the big guy doing?
He is on there and he's kind of glancing that way.
So I would like to sneak and take the body bag back into the shadows.
All right, so he is. Remember, the other goblin is right next to the body bag, kind of kicking him and stuff.
Oh.
So you can go to try to take it.
So that wasn't a big enough. That wasn't a big enough distraction to distract him.
Well, he's definitely looking up. He's no longer kicking the bag and yelling anymore. He's maybe kind of turned.
Okay.
From it.
Is there another possible way to get out of this dungeon, or is it the same way we went in, the same way we get out?
There's just one entrance and one exit. So you and Chode are standing in the kind of entry room to the cave.
Okay.
Tell somebody to grab and run.
Is there any way that we can get the attention of all the goblins that are in there that have taken a notice to the things falling off the walls, my lightning strike, and get them to chase us out of the dungeon, and then she can go and grab the body bag and maybe pull the big guy towards us?
It probably wouldn't be smart, though, because if they see... So if the 3 little ones follow you out, and I'm stuck with the big one by myself...
What I'm saying is I didn't know if we could pull him out, too. If the big one and the 3 little ones could all... Like, if me and Chode could cause a big enough, like, diversion to get them to follow us outside of the dungeon or cave. I didn't know if it was possible.
There's only one entrance, so...
Yeah, so they...
Are all 3 of those little goblins next to them, then?
All 3 of the goblins have, at this point, walked clear over by the wall where Toruk shot his lightning and everything at, and they're like looking around. They're kind of like, what was that? There's nails and stuff on the ground. I don't know what caused it. Could have been the rats. I don't know.
They sound weird.
Can Maddie do a sneak attack on the big guy and do some damage?
Yeah, is there any way we can, like, since they're distracted, is there any way we can, like...
roll really high.
Yeah.
I want to, like, stealthily knock out this big guy and then just get the body bag and go, if there's any way we can do that. Since these other ones are distracted, it's got to be quick. We got to do it really quick.
Is there anything above the big guy, like a rock or something, like a shooter knock loose and it comes down and...
Anyway, there's a sandbag. Is there a sandbag up there that we could possibly throw in? Maybe.
Anvil.
It's it's the same as the rest of the cave. You've got I can't remember which is which. I'm probably saying I'm opposite, but stalagmites on the ground, stalactites on the ceiling hanging down.
Okay. Oh, this is.
So at this point, the 3 goblins are kind of like getting tired of looking at the wall over there, and they're going to start they're like looking around. They're like, must not have been anything.
Well, it was lightning, so it was something. So they're wrong.
Okay, so they're just starting to start heading on back now. They're making their way kind of back towards where they were.
I jump out so they can clearly see me, and I just try to take their attention.
I'm still in the shadows. I'm still hiding. I want to be stealthy.
Okay. So Chode jumps out, and you're going to jump out kind of right in front of them as they're walking in front of you. And
I go, huzzah!
and they shoot Chode just right in the head. He's just done. I go, oh.
No, actually, apparently, they were shocked enough after when they saw the lightning on the other side. It kind of gave them that paranormal activity feeling, and they're like, something's going on here. Something's a little creepy. And when Chode jumped out, 2 of them literally thought it was a ghost. So they are very surprised, and they actually jumped back a couple feet. And then one of them was like, it's a human man that looks like he was once an elf. Don't be afraid of this guy. So I'm going to need y'all to roll for...
I'm a ghost.
I need you to roll for initiative. So everybody roll a d20.
Okay.
All of us have to? Okay.
Yeah.
Holy crap. I got an 18.
13.
I got a 2.
Okay, all right, so Chode jumps out and kind of startles them. The 2 are scared, and they're surprised. They're going to kind of be hanging back and, scared, like I've said 6 times. The goblin up on the stage next to Isilme whips his head around down the ramp, or looks down the ramp and sees Chode. And but while he's turning, since it's just a ramp, he also spots Isilme standing there, and is kind of taken back. And so he is actually going to attack first.
Oh no, I'm not seen yet though. I'm hidden.
You are not hidden yet, or you're not. You are hidden for now.
Okay, cool. I might just stay in the shadows, just kind of chill.
Okay, so the goblin up on the stage pulls out his short sword and just charges Isilme, running at him. He can kind of half see her because she's still in the shadows, kind of on that ramp, and just kind of slashes wildly with his sword at the shadows. And Isilme, you just kind of gracefully step out of the way, and it kind of goes right next to you as you kind of dodge it.
It's good. It's good.
Chode, you are up next. What do you want to do?
So how close am I to these goblins?
You have one goblin that's like right in front of you now, because that's the one you jumped out in front of, and then the other 2 kind of stumbled back 5 feet or so. So you got one directly in front of you, and then 2 5 feet away.
All right. I'm gonna draw my sword and shield and
Draw.
attack.
I'm
You
gonna
don't
draw
have
a
that
bag of
anymore.
chips.
You have a longbow and a hand axe.
Okay, I got my hand axe, and take my hand axe out and I'll attack.
Okay. So that is going to roll a d20, please.
I got a 10.
Okay. So you are jump out and you charge at this guy right in front of you, directly in front. And since he was smart enough to not know that you're a ghost, he's going to kind of like jump back a little bit and kind of miss your or dodge your hand axe swing. So he backs up a little bit, and then he is actually going to go next. And so he kind of steps back, pulls out his short sword, and goes for a lunge right at you. And you also kind of gracefully, you kind of parry it with your, you kind of glance it off the side of your hand axe and deflect it a little bit.
Cool.
So Toruk, you are next. You're currently hidden.
I'm hidden, so they're engaged in a fight, right?
Yeah,
Both of them.
you're about like probably 7 to 10 feet back, kind of in the shadows still.
Is there any way that I can sneak up to the body bag and get the body bag without being seen?
Right now, no, because Chode is directly in front of you fighting a guy, and there's 2 like 5 feet off to the right of him.
Okay. I'm not sure if it'd be wise to just pass and wait for that opportunity to come, or if I should jump out and attack.
Can you shoot arrows out of the dark?
Can I? Yes. Can I shoot my hand arrow out of the shadows, or my hand?
You have a crossbow.
A hand crossbow. Can I shoot that out of the shadows? Like, I don't want to be seen when I do it. I just want to shoot it out of the shadows.
I mean, an arrow coming from the shadows is going to draw attention to the shadows, but I'll give you advantage on the attack.
Okay, fine. I'll shoot it out of the shadows.
Okay. So roll a d20.
Oh, yikes. I got a 2.
Okay,
Oh,
well, you have advantage, so you get to roll again.
Oh, thank goodness. Oh, 17.
Okay, so you pull back your crossbow with your hand, and you turn it sideways because you feel like being gangster.
Yes, that's exactly how I pictured it, too.
And you just, do you want to say anything cool, like what when you shoot it?
No, I just want to shoot it. I just want to hit him. I'm kind of like...
leave it for you.
Yeah, that last guy, I really put a hurting on him, and that's kind of still sticking with me a little bit of what I said about his family, so...
Oh, yeah, and which one are you shooting at? The one right in front of Josh, or one of the 2 off to the right of him?
I wonder, the one that's in front of Josh, it stumbled back a ways, right?
It's actively fighting Josh right now.
Okay, let's shoot the one that's fighting Josh. Take him out.
Okay, so roll a d6.
D6. Okay. Another 2.
Okay, plus 1 for that. So yeah, you hit him. You kind of peg him in the shoulder. So while he's fighting Josh, and he gets hit, and then he kind of staggers back, and he looks towards the shadows. And at this point in the firelight, he can see kind of the glimmer of the firelight on your dragon scales that you kind of got going on.
I don't think he can, but okay.
So he waves over to the 2 kind of right, and he's like, "Hey, you nimwits, pay attention. There's one back there." So the 2 that are kind of behind him.
That's me saying no, there's not. So they've clearly probably seen me now that I said that.
Are you sure, guy? They say there's no one back there. Don't believe him. That's just a voice.
Dang it. All right, well, I tried.
And now it is Isilme's turn. So you have the kind of leader guy right in front of you, and then obviously the one fighting Josh, and the 2 down there that are now looking at Jacob. Or Toruk and Chode, whatever.
I'm gonna go after the leader and he's like right in front of me.
Yep.
Alright, I'm gonna hit him with my sickle.
Okie doke.
Right in the knee.
Alright, so roll a d20.
I'd like to go for the throat. Oh my god, I got a 1.
Oof.
Might have got his left armpit, maybe.
So you pull back with your sickle, and you got like so into just like pulling it back to bring down a mighty throw that you actually threw yourself off balance, and you trip on the ledge of kind of the ramp, and you drop down and just happen to save yourself by like reaching up with both hands and grabbing the ledge as you're falling.
Great.
So yeah, you are currently hanging off the side of the ramp, and it goes back up to the goblin leader man. So he is actually sees you fall and slips, and he's going ha ha ha, and he goes, "All right, what a loser."
So he thinks she's dead. He thinks she's dead, technically, kind of, maybe, or she's
she's hanging on to the edge of the ramp.
Okay, well, all right. Didn't know
So
you
he's actually going to go walk over and just stomp on Isilme's fingers, try to make her fall.
Oh no!
So
How
Maddie, I'm going to need you to do a let's go with a strength saving throw. So roll a d20.
Oh please.
9?
Okay.
Okay, so he is apparently wearing like cleats.
Oh no!
So he just crushes your little fingers, and you fall probably about. You weren't all the way up the ramp, so you weren't like 15 feet in the air, but you're probably like a solid 10, and you weren't ready for the fall. So you are going to get hit for.
This is not
just
going
one.
as planned. Oh, thank goodness.
One falling damage.
Okay. Whew.
That's great.
All right, so yeah, you're on the ground. We'll say you kind of landed it because you have your like elf-like skill, but you're like kind of twisted your ankle a little bit.
Great.
All right, now it is a Chode. You still have the one that you're actively fighting, and the two behind him that are now looking at Toruk.
All right, I'll keep fighting the guy in front of me. Thought I got hit with the arrow.
Okay.
So
What do you wanna
I'll take my my hand axe and just swing at him, try to hit him right in the head.
All right, roll a d20.
I got a 10.
Okay, so that's the same thing you rolled last time. So same thing is going to happen where you guys are just kind of actively going at it, like you're sparring right now. Like weapons are kind of hitting each other, but just not a whole lot. And he's actually up next, so we're going to do that. And he is going to also do the exact same thing where he pulls out his sword. And I mean, you guys are just like, you're doing kind of the lightsaber classic battle where like you meet and then one's like pushing down on the other as the other one's kind of blocking and everything. So that's going on right now.
Oh, jeez.
And now it is Toruk's turn.
All right.
Fire
So,
another arrow.
have I rested yet from my last breath of 30 feet of lightning?
No, it's been like 2 minutes since that happened.
Okay. So I'm still recharging that up. Okay. Cool. Oh boy. Where's the big guy at?
He is up on the stage. He is kind of like mocking Isilme still. He's looking down at her, like calling her like slurs in Goblin.
Is there any way that I can? How far is the fall for him? Would the fall kill him if I flipped him over the edge?
He's about the same distance high as Isilme was. But
Okay.
he's more than 30 feet away, and you can't move that far in one round.
Oh, okay.
She kept shooting an arrow at him.
Yeah, can I shoot an arrow at him to kind of
Yeah,
get
you
his
got to.
attention off of her? Okay. Yeah, I'll shoot an arrow at him.
Okay. So you kind of cock back your crossbow again and roll a d20.
I got a 3.
God damn
Okay.
it. This
So,
dice sucks.
These dives are not favored today.
You're going to pull back your crossbow and you're going to aim right at the leader on the bridge. And just like right before you pull the trigger, you remember that you have like a dust allergy and there's a lot going on in this cave.
I knew it'd come back to
So
bite
you
me
just-
too. I knew it. I knew I had
so
to
you just
test
feel like you're just going there, you're aiming, and then you go, and then you just like shoot an arrow, and it actually lands closer to Isilme than it ever did the guy up on the ramp, or the goblin up on the ramp.
Yeah. Next round, I want to put on a like a little dust mask. I think that might be the best thing to do.
So Isilme, you're up next.
Okay.
We're just a
So
hot
you
mess
are
right now. Let's
currently
just
on
get
the-
out of here.
Yeah, you're currently on the ground beneath the lead goblin, and if you turn kind of to your left, you can see the two goblins that are still facing Toruk and kind of walking towards him.
I'm gonna shoot an arrow at the lead goblin.
Okay, so just remember, he's now a straight up shot and he's partially covered, so I'd have to give you a disadvantage on it.
Then I don't want to do that. I'll turn and shoot one of the other goblins.
Okay, so we'll just go with the closest one to you. Yeah. That is kind of turning looking at Toruk.
Okay.
And you're going to use your bow, right?
Yeah.
Okay, roll a d20.
11.
Okay,
not bad.
So you're going to pull your bow back and you're going to let one fly, and it is going to hit the one that's got his back to you, looking at Toruk, kind of walking towards him, and you're just going to peg him right in the calf. So roll 1d8 and then add 3 onto it.
That would hurt so bad.
I got a 7, so 10.
Okay, so apparently you hit like that one main artery in your leg that leads directly to your heart. Okay, so that's not what I was thinking, but he was Achilles, and you hit him in the Achilles tendon.
Yes.
And he just goes down, and like, you kind of initially think he passed out because of pain, but like, he's not just sleeping. Like, does he wake up? No, he is out. He's down for the count. We'll say he's still kind of breathing, but he's out of the fight.
Which one is this? This isn't the leader. This is the other one.
This isn't the leader. Okay. These were the two that were looking at you now. One is now no longer looking at you and he's on the ground, but the other one is walking towards you. And so the Achilles tendon shot that Isilme did actually kind of knocked that guy in front of the other goblin. And the other goblin tripped and fell on his face.
Nice. This is good. This is good. We needed this. Josh, stab him in the head now.
So now we're back up to the lead goblin here. And he is just kind of take this turn to like, he's going to do like this little cocky stride, kind of down towards the end of the ramp. Like he still thinks he's a big shot for kicking Isilme off the stage. So he's just going to spin
the guy on the calf and killed him. He still thinks he's a big shot.
He's very cocky. He's very cocky. So he's going to use his turn to just kind of move in here. Because, I mean, he has to go all the way down the ramp and then turn around and walk up. Okay. But we're going to say he's pretty close to Isilme now. Chode, you are up. You are still just battling the heck out of this guy.
I thought he fell on his face.
What? No, this is the one that's been actively fighting Josh, or Chode, the entire time.
Oh, okay.
This one had an arrow in its shoulder.
The one fighting Chode.
Okay.
Okay, I'm fighting this guy, and
finish him.
We're going, and we parr, and I knock his sword out of his hands.
You're sparring? We're parring.
We're playing golf. We're getting a lot going on.
We both shot Eagles last one, but this one's gonna be a good one.
Now we're just fighting, and I hit his sword out of his hand with my axe, and I just cock my axe back and just swing for the fences right into his face.
Okay, walk where you're at.
We'll let the D20 see if
that might not even happen, Josh. I feel like Josh. The reason you keep failing is because you're picturing all this in your mind before it ever happens, and then you're just
you know completely... what? You know what I'm going to let roll a D20. This is not the attack one, but just roll a D20. I'm going to do a strength competition here.
I got a 19.
Ooh.
Okay, yeah. So you actually just with your axe, you just knock the crap. His sword goes flying and like sticks into the ground over by the fire pit where that roasted horse meat was.
It couldn't have landed on that guy's head. Really.
All right. So now you can roll. You're going to attack with your hand axe. I'm still assuming, right?
Yeah.
All right. So now you can roll to see if he hits. Roll a d20. I probably broke a bunch of rules with allowing you to do that, but I don't care.
I rolled another 19.
All right. So you are just going to come down and. How did you say you were going to attack him?
Oh, just swing for the pincers right in his head.
Okay, so roll a d6.
Got a 5.
Okay, and then add 4 to it, so 9. And yeah, you swung for the fences. You want to take this one?
Oh yeah, I swing for the fences. I take his head clean off. It goes flying right in front of the leader's feet.
All right.
I want that head. Yeah. I say that after he does it. I want that head.
Okay. Well, if you remember after the fight, I'll
okay,
let you
cool.
know. But All right, so yeah, you hit his head off, and it kind of bounces up and rolls up to the leader's feet. And it was right when he was like rounding the corner of the ramp, heading towards the Isilme, so it makes him stop.
He steps on the head, and I go, no.
Yeah, so now the head actually has like a heel print on the forehead.
I still want
Because he
it.
stepped on it, and then-
It'll dehydrate fine.
Yeah, so then the leader's kind of looking down. He's trying to like scrape the forehead off his shoe a little bit. So he's stopped now.
Those
He's not
cleats,
walking
the
that
cleats
close.
that he's wearing for some odd reason.
Yeah.
That's
All right.
disgusting.
All right, so that was that guy's dead. He can't go. Toruk, you are up. You have one goblin still kind of walking towards you after he tripped over his fallen comrade.
Well,
He got back up.
we've got to take him down then.
So yeah, what do you want to do?
How close is he? How close is he?
He's walking towards you. He's probably like 5 to 7 feet away. He's pretty close.
All right, so I think
Shadows.
I whip out. Yeah, I'm gonna jump out of the shadows, whip out my war pick, and take that. I usually have pretty good luck with the war pick.
Okay, so yeah, roll a d20.
17, baby.
Okay, so yeah, you can jump out of the shadows. How do you want to attack him?
You know what? As I jump out of the shadows, can I just throw the war pick and like at a spiral, like a spiral like the Scorpion King does, and just try to hit him square in the head with it? That'd be great.
Yeah, you rolled a 17, right?
Correct.
Okay. Oh yeah, and you have like a +4. Yeah, I'll let you do it. And he's pretty close, so it wouldn't be that hard of a throw.
Yes.
So roll a d8 and then add 2.
D8. Roll 4. Add 2 is 6.
Okay. So that one is it's gonna peg him. Maybe not in the head, but you definitely hit him in like the bicep. So he staggers back a little bit, and he's got like one arm pinned behind him, and I mean he looks bad. He's like actually kind of gets hit in the arm, stumbles back, falls on his butt. A single tear comes out of his eye, like he's just realizing. He's like, oh my god, this is the day. This is where it all goes down.
It is. Do I get my war pick back, or is that just still stuck in him?
It is stuck in his arm right now.
Okay,
and,
I'll
he is
get
bad.
it later. I'll get it later.
Yeah, he is badly wounded. So now it is Isilme's turn. So you can kind of see the leader walking around. He was just getting to start to like head around the ramp. So he's not half covered anymore. And then you have an angle on the goblin that Toruk just hit as well.
Well, I'm not really worried about the goblin if he's in really bad shape and crying. So
Yeah, no kidding. I wouldn't
I
be
don't
either.
think he's gonna come after anyone right now. So I'm gonna go for the leader.
Okay.
Uh,
How do you want to attack?
how close is he to me?
He's probably about 10 to 12 feet away from you at the end of the ramp.
So, all right, I'm gonna use another arrow.
Okay, cool. Roll a d20.
I got a 6.
Okay.
It
So
happens.
you knock an arrow and you pull back, you're aiming right at him and you let one fly, and then all of a sudden Toruk is over there kind of eyeing the head that's still on the ground, and hears and the arrow sticks in just into the cave wall right over his left shoulder and just startles him a little bit. And boy, is your face red, Isilme, because you missed bad on that one.
Oh, of course.
What the hell? I'm just looking at the head over here. Yeah. Yep.
Well, pay
Just going to add
attention.
to you.
Okay, so it is
The big guy's turn.
actually it is the very mortally wounded goblin, but he is
No
He is
way he
crying.
gets up. If he gets up with
He's
my
crying.
my war pick still in him.
so he like all of a sudden, I mean, he may be down, he may have tears in his eyes, but he's got the heart of a damn lion. So he pushes himself, he pushes himself up off the ground, and his hands are shaking, his knees are wobbling, and he just pulls up his sword real quick,
Sit his
and
ass back down.
he's just shuffling towards Jacob at just a sloth like speed.
I want to
And,
start a slow clap as he's coming towards me.
Okay, so you start a slow clap. Isilme, Chode, do you want to join in on the slow clap?
I'm sure.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So you guys are just starting a slow clap, and I mean, like, he is so out of it where he actually thinks it's like legit slow clap coming towards him, and so you can see just a a little smile on his face, and man, does he just trip and fall directly onto his sword, and just
I'm dying laughing at this point. I'm just dying.
They're like, it's rough. Like it's one of those.
I'm laughing so hard I almost throw up.
It's one of those like it's one of those heartwarming like movies where like you think the basketball team is going to win at the end, but then they miss the last second shot. But it's okay because they learned how to be like men along the way. Well, they didn't learn that at the end. Like they died. That's what happened. So yeah. Well, he's dead.
Yes.
So now it's the leader's turn, and boy, he just saw all his men go down, realized how kind of incompetent they are.
Yep.
And he was, hey, hold up. Hey, let's all be cool, man. Let's all be cool. And he actually turns and sprints back up to the top of the top of the ramp.
Okay.
I'm following.
Okay, so you follow him. We're technically out of battle now, so we don't need to wait on turns or anything like that.
Okay, I'm going to go ahead and get my duffel bag out, collect the heads, and then we'll go up and talk to them.
You can't have multiple. I'm going to give you one head.
Fine,
because your other one went bad.
All right, well, I'm going to... I thought I had it dehydrated. Okay, fine. I want to grab my war pick, and then I'm going to go collect the head that's got the heel mark on it. I'll just take it.
Okay, so you go and grab that. And then, as you're kind of like doing that, Chode, what are you up to?
I'm walking towards the leader.
Dwarf. What?
What's he doing?
He's up on the stage now.
He just ran up to the stage, like he's in the process of sprinting up to the stage.
All right, I follow him. I'll come up there.
Okay, Isilme, what are you doing?
I'm following him.
Okay. So right when you guys get to the top of the stage, except for Toruk, because he's like, you can tell he's kind of visibly upset that there's a heel print on his like head.
Can I search for a handsaw and just cut the head off one of the other ones, or is that? No, forget it. We'll just another time.
All right. So as soon as Chode and Isilme get to the top of the stage, the goblin reaches down and just rips up the body bag and dangles it over the edge of the stage. And he goes, not a step closer, he gets it.
It's 15 feet. Drop it.
Oh.
I mean, you look at the body bag closely. I mean, it is dripping blood. Like, whatever's in there, it's in pretty rough shape.
I'm going to go ahead and get an arrow out and finish it off. Just kidding.
I go, whoa, easy there, big fella.
Hey, I like the way you talk. You got some nice respect on you, boy.
I go, what's in the bag, man?
This bag here. It's maybe it's your little friend. I don't know. Maybe it's just the rest of that horse meat. Who's to decide? And as he says that, you hear kind of a coming out of the bag.
It's horse meat.
I go, how about this, man? You open that bag, and I'll give you 2 shiny gold coins.
No, I'm not even going to do that. If you drop the bag,
all right, I'll open the bag. And he reaches over and unzips the top of the bag, and it's like a very bloodied, hair matted down over his face, humanoid.
Boy, we don't know who it is. Do we know who it is? Do we recognize this person?
It's not Gundren. It's the bodyguard. Right?
It's the bodyguard?
He left with, there were 2 horses. He left with like a bodyguard. All right, great. We didn't care about this one anyway. But
all right,
it's the bodyguard.
I'll give you these 2 gold coins for that human.
So you're going to give me 4 gold coins?
No, you don't have 4 gold coins.
I have 2 gold coins.
How about this? If he drops him over the edge, we're killing him anyway. It's just the way it's going to go. So if he drops him, I'm going to tell him, if you drop him over the edge, you're dying. Like, we will kill you right now if you drop him.
Hey, we can be peaceful about this. We can be fine.
Then give us the bodyguard right now, or you die. It's your life or his life.
Toruk,
How
roll a d20 for an intimidation check.
10.
Okay, 14. So yeah, you say that, and he kind of like thinks about it. He thinks it over, and he goes, "No. You know what? I'm gonna drop you, friend." And he goes,
I go, whoa. How about these two go clients in a handshake?
Josh,
"Oh, okay, yeah, come over here.
That's a sign of respect.
I'll take your handshake." So as Chode starts walking towards to shake this goblin's hand, right when you get close, he goes, "Oh, hand slipped," and drops the body over the ledge. And he goes, "You think I want your punk respect?" And
yeah, kind of figured that was coming, Josh. Way to
I
go.
go, right. Then I take my hand axe out and just slice at him right across the throat.
Roll a d20
I got a 16.
I feel like you're lying, but that's okay.
with your hand axe.
Yeah.
Okay, so you take a swing at him, and I mean you connect with him right on the side, like in the rib cage area, and roll a d6 for damage.
I got a freaking 2.
Okay, +4 with that weapon. So boy, you just clobber him, and you may not have used like the sharp side of your hand axe, but you hit him like broadside. You definitely shattered his ribs on the let's say the left side that you hit him. He goes down one side. He is in bad shape, but he's leaning on the ground. He goes, whoa, we can make a deal. I can help you get out of this cave.
Okay.
How about you tell us where Gundren is first?
And we won't kill you.
Gun who?
Where's
Old
the dwarf?
Old dwarf man.
Okay, all right, don't kill me, but yeah, there was a dwarf with the human that I just dropped over the edge. What?
Where?
I dropped him over the edge. What do you mean where?
No,
Oh, there were two in
Gundren,
the
the
bag?
other one.
Oh, he. All right, we work for a guy, Clark. It's Clark. He's the leader here. I was just trying to take him. Over. I wanted to make you guys a deal to take him out, but whatever. It's too far along for that. He wanted him. He took him. I think he's in the other cave across the bridge from here.
Oh my gosh, how many caves are in here? Kill him.
I can help you. Don't kill me. I can help.
How can you help?
How? You better have a darn good answer, because if not, this arrow's going straight through your head.
Listen. The goblins around here don't like Clark. He's a big beastly man, and he has an IQ of like 2. They'll respect me more. They like me better. I like I said, I was wanting to take over this cave, and I had their support behind me. I can help you get past any goblins that may be in the way.
So how can I trust you?
Yeah, I feel like you're lying right now. How about we take one of
I'm
your
on
arms?
my deathbed. I don't have much else to lie to you about. You guys' life is in my hand. My life is in your hands. Sorry.
Hey, guys, what should we do?
I am so sick of these damn goblins.
The card.
I will take you to Clark, and I'll make sure that no goblins in your way mess with you. They're with me, I swear.
All right, fine, but if we start getting attacked, you're dead. We're killing you the rest of the way.
Your life is gone.
Okay,
Yeah.
I promise we won't get attacked. We'll be fine.
All right, cool. Can we patch him up a little bit, or is he going to bleed to death, or is he what's going to happen?
He can walk with assistance. Like if you guys kind of like put his arm around your shoulders.
I'm not carrying this big old gun halfway
He's
through.
like 3 feet tall.
I'll carry him.
Okay.
I'll carry him.
What a
Okay.
loser.
So Chode kind of reaches over and kind of puts him on like a backpack, like gives him a piggyback ride.
Oh my gosh. So the guy over there, he dropped over the edge. He's dead, right? We have to go check on him, or is he's pretty well dead?
He at this point through your whole conversation and everything, he died.
Oh, okay. Well, it's all right. It's a little sad, but we'll move on.